Hello, my beloved viewers. Welcome to this channel. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Remember to like and comment. It's a very, very important thing to me, and it will help me to continue creating more content and even doing more great things. So, comment on what you'd like me to talk about so that we continue growing together. Now, the growing of the beans. Planting beans. These beans. Hope you can see them, the beans. Yeah. Now, when you're planting your bean, most of us like to consider the size, bigger beans. We prefer them. We think that they are the best. Or the beans that look more neat, they are glittering and all that. But there's something that I've discovered and I would like us to talk about. Next time you're going for a bean to plant, to get good harvest, check that middle part. I call it heart. I don't know. You will call it how? This part, the heart. Check that part. Check that part. Check. Is it there? Is it there? Is it there? Check that part. It's missing here. However much a bean may look like, maybe it could be ugly. The bean is not that attractive. That bean maybe is eaten by some side, like for instance, this one. This one is eaten. But look at the heart. Is the heart in good condition? This one is eaten, but look at the heart. These are some of the beans that we throw away, believing that they are useless. They can't do anything. They can't germinate. And when you throw them away, on going to look at your backyard, you find that those beans have germinated. So you wonder, what could have happened? And the bigger one that you grew, like this one, hope you can see it, this one here, it doesn't have that heart, but you chose it and planted it. It didn't germinate. So most of the time, us as human beings, as women, as men, we look at the outside appearance. We forget about the inner part. We forget about that smaller part, the very small but important part. That is the place that you should concentrate first. Has it been eaten out? Has it rotten? Is it there? Is it in good shape? When you choose a bean or any seed that has that center part that is in shape, that is in good condition, be sure that that seed will germinate. Whether the outside side has been eaten up, whether the outside maybe is shapeless, but that small place, yeah, it has a very big difference. So when you're choosing, go for a seed that is well at the center part, the heart. The size might not matter. You may look at that seed and see that it is in a very small size. The size does not matter. I'm repeating again. The first three seeds, this will germinate, this one will germinate, and this one will germinate without any problem. So don't go and throw this small size because it is a smaller one. You want the bigger one. No, you are wasting the seeds. Yeah, use those seeds, provided they are sent. The heart is in good shape. It will germinate and give you more and more harvest. So even in this society, we should not be looking at people by how they are physically or by how they appear according to where they come from, maybe their wealth level, maybe they are not that wealthy. Do not look at them in that manner. Look at their center person. What do they have? What thoughts do they have? What heart? Is the heart in good shape or is it rotten? There are people who have rotten hearts. They don't have even a desire to help a society grow. But because they have it all, we tend to choose them always. Even these leaders during this session of election period, politics, people will politic around. They will ask for your votes, but because of their shape, because of how they appear, because of their background, maybe their fathers, how they are, how they were, and their family background is okay. These people look neat by outside. You don't look at the interior part of it. We end up losing our seed. We end up losing our leadership, the leadership that we would like. So let us go for people who have a good heart, a heart that can germinate and give out fruits to the entire society. It is a hard time. We should avoid looking at the outside appearance of people. I know that you don't have the microscope to see inside someone's heart, but we can see. The Bible says that from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. You will mention them, you will know them by the word of their mouth. You will know them by how they are. The word of their testimony will say. Those who are pretending, you will know. A pretender may not keep it for a long time. You may not pretend forever in your life. At some time, you will have to show your true colors. And these are the people that we have to really monitor. Those ones that you feel like they are pretending. The outside part is not the real they are, the real person they are. Monitor them closely. One day it will come out and you'll see and mention them and measure them. And you will see that this person fits here, this one does not fit here, and you'll know how to place them accordingly. Growing the beans, choosing the seed, choosing the right seed. We need a generation that will have a pure breed seed. If we choose to waste our good seeds by choosing the poor one and throwing away the good one, maybe by the way they look, by the outside appearance, we are wasting our generation. We gotta wake up, choose the seed correctly. It takes time for you to choose that seed. Choose it. Take time, but choose the right thing. The society is tired of having the seeds that don't germinate. How would you feel if you took your time the entire day growing, tilling the land and doing all that, then you plant your seeds? After 1 week, nothing has germinated. 2 weeks, nothing. 3 weeks, nothing. And it comes out that those seeds did not germinate. There is something wrong. Something had tampered with their heart. I don't want to call it its name. I know you know scientifically how that thing is called, but I'm calling it the heart because I know that is the center part of every living thing. To everybody listening to me, I'm appealing to you. Protect your heart. Protect your heart. Protect your heart. Defend your heart. Don't allow your heart to be attacked. Let the body be attacked. The body can be harmed and it can come back to the shape. But the heart, it may not come back. Defend your heart. Keep your heart safe. Protect your heart. Don't allow somebody to play around with your heart. That is the only thing that keeps you alive. It gives you life. It makes you stand out and be whom you are. Take care of your soul. The soul gives you hope for a better tomorrow. Don't allow someone to sit on your soul and your heart, to break you down until you feel like you're nothing. Keep up, pick yourself up and keep that heart protected. It starts with you to protect that heart. Don't allow these waves of life to tumble with your heart throughout. No. These are things that we don't really need to hinder our hearts from prospering. These hearts have to give out to the society, to give out to the coming generations, to give out good fruits, to be seen and noticed that surely people lived in this generation and they did ABCD. But once you allow your heart to be destroyed, you will never live. You will die. Let your heart live by protecting it. Be like this seed here. this seed, this one and this one. By protecting this place, you can allow someone can eat, can break you outside, they can break you outside, but ensure that your heart is well kept and well protected, so that once you have to, you get enough soil, enough fertile soil, and enough water, you germinate and give out good other seeds. But once you keep yourself, your outer body, only your outer part is protected. Look, like this one. But the seed has been eaten up because you are not protecting it. That heart, it's very, very important. This is what will give your the coming generation life. But once it's eaten out, then what will you give? What will your children stand to say that my dad did this and this? My mother did this and this. My grandfather did this and this. Changed lives. There is nothing that you would have done, and therefore you will be forgotten. Once you die, in fact, let me just tell you, it won't even last long. The day that you die, you'll be forgotten immediately. At least some will say that the day they'll be buried. But there's some people, when you die, immediately you die, someone is thinking of replacing you at the workplace. Another person is thinking of replacing you by marrying another person. And so you end up like there's nothing was lost. You are just majorly being replaced immediately. But those people who have impacted the society, their teachings remain, their personality remain, their work remain. They die, they rest, but their impact remain. Their effect is felt. Yeah. So be that person that you will guard your heart, so that the day that your father calls you back home and you there resting, going back to your maker, your work will remain. Everybody will stand and say, Esther did this and this. Esther will be remembered for this. Not that Esther just got married, gave birth to children, and then died. Now what is that? Mary just did this, or John, or Joseph. They just went out and got circumcised and then married and then died. So no, there's something that you have to give. And that something starts by protecting and guarding your heart, so that your seed will germinate. This life is not for the faint-hearted. This life is for those people who are ready to face it. If it comes rough, we are able to face it. If it comes good, then let us face it. I don't mean you should go physical, fighting and all that. No, there are very many ways for you to face life. So you get to face life very courageously when it comes. But during your facing of life, guard your heart. Let it not be broken down. We can call it heart, we call it spirit, we call it soul, but all in all, those are three in one. Let them be guarded. Don't allow to sit somewhere that everybody is just breaking your heart, nothing to build you. All the comments are just to break your heart, to make you lose hope, and nothing to build you. Get out of that place and move somewhere else. Somewhere that someone will tell you, oh, you can do it. You are doing it. You are able. You have to make that seed, that heart of that seed inside you remain alive. By what you talk, by what you hear around, by what you listen to, by the people you talk with, by the people you interact with. Those are the surroundings that will make your heart, whether to stand or to die, whether to be steady or to get to rot out, whether to be attacked and faint out, or your heart to stand strong and germinate, to give out the fruits which will be celebrated upon by other people. It feels good to make someone smile by whom you are, by what you did. I would like that one day when I rest, when I will have gone, some more years to come, God willing. No, I would like something to be mentioned about me. I would like them to say that this madam or this sister or this woman came into our lives and changed our lives. I would like them to stand out, someone, even if it's one, to stand out and say that this lady changed my life. I would like a generation that will remember me by the good things I did, not just to forget about me instantly. And I am starting now. I know it's late, it may appear to be late, but it is never late until it is late. You can do it. Start that thing today. That thing that will make your generation to remember you in your life. It is not too late. Guard your heart and give it the right soil. Give it the right environment to germinate. Make your thoughts to be right. Give it positive thoughts. Give it positive inspirations so that your heart germinates and gives out great things that will be remembered all the days, even if you have gone. I do not even think of resting, and then people will think of only the negativities that I did. No, it's high time that I do something in this life. Someone will stand and say that I saw that lady and she did this and this. You should not have all those millions that you think of, but start right now, even with the nothing you have. God asked Moses, "What do you have in your hands?" And Moses said, "I have a rod with me." And God told him, "I'll use that. Can you beat the water?" And a way will be made. So today I'm asking you, my listener, what do you have in your hand? Did you reach class 8? Do you have that Form 4 certificate? Do you have that wisdom, that skill for making and plaiting hair? Is it there? That passion for cooking some nice meals, is it there? That love for music, is it there? Are you able to just dance? Are you talented in dancing? What do you have in your hands? That alone, start from that point. It may take some longer time, or it may appear even impossible, but just start. Those people who went too far, those people who have done it in their lives for so long and made it in life, they started with the first step. So begin, start. Start. Start, my sister. Start, my brother. Are you a carpenter and you're seated on your skill, doing nothing about it? Wake up and do it. Plant. Let that seed germinate. Make some good seeds and feel proud about it. Sell them out. By the word of your mouth and the word of your work, you will reach far. It's not only those engineers and doctors and all those that have impacted a life positively. You can also do it. With the little you have, with those chicken that you have, you can start from there and you will do it. I am also taking the challenge. As I speak, I'm not only speaking to you, I'm speaking to my heart. I'm thinking of something that God has given to me so that I can do. And soon, I believe that I'm going to do something. It doesn't matter how long it may take, but I want to believe that I will do something. So I want to ask you and beseech you. You are able to do it. So just start. Be blessed, and I would like to wish you well and happy Easter holidays as we remember the death and the resurrection of our Lord Jesus. I'm very blessed to be with you today, and may the Lord bless you so much and keep you strong and give you strength to start doing what you are created to do. Kindly, friends, subscribe and then like and then give your comments, and it will be of very great impact.